Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arkansas State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our... This guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting.
First down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, it's an offense that prides himself on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
A first down run in the red zone. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Looking to throw, it's Robbins. He caught it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
The Red Wolves will keep this drive going.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Going for the big play. Fires into traffic, picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Turns it on at midfield. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Red Wolves. The defense with the scoop and score. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out and pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Arkansas State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to throw, it's Robbins. Heaves it on the run. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Going up top on first down. Working that left side now.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll try to power their way ahead. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Fast motion from the offense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
Oh, look out! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And what a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness, this defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your runner.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking.
Can anyone catch him? He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. The 30. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Wolves. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback.
And it's slipped out. And the defense has it. They're going the other way.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They went right back to him, and he went right back down. It's going to be 3rd and 10. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Dropping back, it's Robbins. Got his man on the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. He'll just keep slinging it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
unloads it downfield. And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This offense has a 2nd down play. Hands it off. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. Might as well give it to him again.
and sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Back to throw, it's Robbins. Trying to get to him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Coming after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And after a solid return on the pick.
Man, I tell you what, zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Barry. He's going up top. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield, like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it on the right. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Red Wolves will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He'll try to pop the draw. At the 35, he's got room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Brings up 3rd down.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're bringing heat. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Snags it on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Back to pass, it's Barry. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Virginia delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Charlottesville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the ACC. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's gonna pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Number 14, set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running with power. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Nothing but green ahead. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the punishment has been extended.
And running the option, and you got a quarterback like this that's dynamic, you tell him, I'm running the football unless they give me a reason to use another option. And he didn't need another option. Dude, what a game breaker. Just takes off, turns on the jets. Bye, Felicia.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The inside handoff. And the ball slipped out. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll try the left side. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Quickly to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Red Wolves are threatening in the red zone. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get down.
Touchdown, Arkansas State! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Arkansas State 56.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Robbins. Dumps it off in the flats. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Flips it out in the flat. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They want to just keep throwing it. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to pass their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Powers ahead, gets 4, he's down at the 10.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the sack!
defense, you've got to know in this part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
On third down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it! Touchdown, Penn State! And once he got loose, it was all over. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense.
Gonna take a shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
How about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the fourth quarter. There is no let-up.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Getting some heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Robbins. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Quarterback will audible. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Number 11, on to punt it away.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.